Alright, so we have just had one of the best product launches we have ever had here in our small business at Katnipp. We sold out in less than a minute. This vlog is going to be a little bit different to my usual vlogs because we are currently in the midst of moving out of our studios. If you haven't seen my previous videos, we are kind of starting over in our small business and we are getting rid of our art studios. We've already moved out of one and now we're finally moving out of the second one, and I'm currently in the process of doing that right now. This vlog is actually going up today, so if you watch this in real time, it is currently August the 18th when I'm recording this. Also, look what I've done to Gingy. Oh, he's wearing a little DJI backpack for my microphone. So cute. It's going to be a little bit different because I haven't managed to film my usual videos, and next week will be the final studio vlog in the studio because we'll be moving out, and that's currently what I'm documenting right now. However, we have just done our final mystery blind box clearances, and we basically bagged up loads of blind boxes. If you've been watching the downsizing diary, with all our leftover stock that we had on the shelves, we boxed them all up and I created, I think it was 5 to 6 boxes in total full of pins, and we had a mega box and a blind box and everything, and we had one of the biggest turnouts we've ever seen here at Katnipp.com. For those of you who don't know what Katnipp.com is, by the way, I'm trying to build my very own small kawaii business brand. Think kind of Sanrio meets Beatrix Potter. I kind of blend my English heritage with my love for Japanese pop culture, and that has influenced my art style, and I get influences from England and Japan, and I kind of merge them together to create my own brand here at Katnipp. If you haven't been following along on the journey, I've actually been documenting building this brand since I started in my bedroom. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's a crazy process, and now we're in the process of downsizing again so I can take a different direction with Katnipp. I'm not closing my brand or my business. The next 3 to 5 years, I'm going to try and focus on writing and illustrating and self-publishing my own picture books, which is something I've always wanted to do, all the while building Katnipp as a brand. Hopefully in the next 5 years we'll see our first licensee. I'm hoping. I'm actually going to London in October to a big massive licensing event, and I'm hoping to learn a lot about licensing, and yeah, I document every single week on this channel. I'll grow in my business, what I've learned, the characters that I've developed. I'm going to go more into how I develop characters as well if you want to follow along, and yeah, support our kawaii brand, I guess. Anyway, I did manage to vlog a little bit of the day. I actually wasn't expecting this launch to go like it did, and I did actually vlog my live reaction, and I just filmed it on my phone because I didn't think anything of it, to be honest. I didn't think it was going to be like my collections that I normally do. You can also watch all the product launches that I've done over time and how I've built it up. But there's a few things I want to mention in this vlog. I'm going to show you my live reaction from this insane launch, and then I'm also going to tell you some mistakes that we've made as well. And then I'm also going to tell you about a very, very exciting new product that is coming to Katnipp as a limited run. So let's take you back to Sunday. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. I still got like a cold or something, but it is mystery box launch day. We've got about 5 hours to go. Actually, I think it's about 4.5 hours to go. So I am currently just doing a graphic. Look at this, it looks really cute actually. I did this graphic of Katnipp. Look how cute it is. And I am just about to send out an email newsletter saying that we are going live in 5 hours. So I'm going to just upload that graphic, and then I'm also going to just put the prices of the mystery box. I did this post yesterday on Instagram, and it was like a reel, and I put all the prices and everything on there so people could see the prices before, because I got quite a lot of comments of people saying what are the prices going to be, because I wanted to like prep in time, so I made sure to do that. Another thing I would like to look at in the future is my patrons asked for early access. Now, I've never done this before, and I don't know how to do it, and it's so last minute that I couldn't do it for this launch. However, I did put my 15% coupon code over on Patreon because they'll get a further 15% off. If you want to go support us on there, we do 15% off everything at Katnipp and the Etsy. We also do like podcasts, monthly podcasts, also digital downloads, and you get access to all the other digital downloads that we release every month. But anyway, I posted that. I'm a little bit behind on Patreon just because of the madness and everything, but they've been so kind on there, so thank you to my beautiful Marshies. guys for having patience with me. So that went live yesterday as well. I just need to send out this newsletter just to say that there's 4 to 5 hours to go. And yeah, put maybe a post on Instagram or stories. What I have been doing, because I know these vlogs are late on YouTube, is I have been posting shorts on YouTube. I would like to get into this a little bit more, I think, because they're normally like a week in the life of building a business. But by the time these launches have gone live, it's already been and gone by the time I put these vlogs out. So I thought, well, hang on a second, why don't I put shorts out for the YouTube audience so they can see when things are going live as well, which I didn't used to really previously do before. I would like to get more into the short stories for people who don't have time to like sit down and kind of take in the whole vlog. I think it'd be kind of cool to show the story in short form. But I have to admit, I've been doing this for years and I'm still not the best at short form. I'm a blabber, so I think like long form content just works best for me, but I am trying to get better, and this is something I'd like to take more time into when I have more time and when we move out of the cottage. Speaking of the cottage, our house is like complete chaos. We've got like 3 empty bedrooms up here, and yeah, it's just mental. I feel like I'm just living in chaos and I'm trying to find little bits of routine throughout my day. But yeah, I'm going to send an email newsletter, I'm going to post a Instagram story, and then it'll be time to do the final mystery boxes. I decided to move over into my living room because I couldn't be bothered sitting at my desk and I wanted to watch a YouTube video. This is the reality of moving. It's just chaos everywhere, guys. It's actually stressing me out a little bit. There's stuff all over my house that we're like packing up and putting away. Also, that Minnie Mouse was a teddy that I got when I went on my first ever trip to Disneyland Paris when I was 13. I've still got it. This is currently what I'm dealing with right now, guys. It's pretty stressful. But I was sat in the office and I was just procrastinating, I'll be totally honest. I kept like coming through and making myself a cup of tea and saying like, oh, just one more YouTube video and then I'll finish everything up. I was meant to like edit a personal vlog today and stuff, and I'm like halfway through importing everything. It's all on my Final Cut Pro on my like computer, and I just keep procrastinating. So I thought, why don't I just bring my laptop into the front room? Why am I making myself sit at the desk? Like, this is the whole point of this whole thing, where I can pick and choose where and when I'm working. So I have just... the mess everywhere is actually driving me insane. Oh, anyway, I have just changed the website banner, so it says like this. It's a little mystery boxes, and then I also configured it so that on a mobile it looked nice as well, but it looks so cute when you go on my website, and then when you click through, it's like all the other stuff like the apparel, but I will be increasing them over time and documenting it on this channel. When you click on it, it just has this. Dean's actually done this bit, and then the mystery boxes will come here. This is quite big actually, probably should be smaller, but a lot of people go on the mobile, and then once it's live, I'm just going to put the mystery boxes in this tab here so people can see it as soon as they're live on the website. But it looks really cute. I absolutely love the colours, this soft purple with the pinks and the yellow. It looks really, really nice, and we'll be going live soon. Okay, we got Dean back in, who's been sorting all of the shipping out. I am just finishing the last bit, so what I've just been doing is the graphic for the mystery boxes. So you got that one, that's the mega one, so that's ready to go live. I've also done the medium one. I had to put a contrasting background on and not the purple one, just so that this logo, which was the logo I used for my packaging, I decided just to add the logo like this. And then we've got the mystery die cuts, mystery mega planner sticker, the mystery stickers, and yeah, it was basically really easy. All I did was take a photo on my phone of this, and on Photoshop, or you can use like Adobe Express or whatever you want to use, I basically just cut out the background because I did it on like a plain background and then added my text and stuff. I use Photoshop, I use sometimes Adobe Express, it depends. If I'm on my phone, actually, you can also use like Canva or Kittle or whatever software you prefer to use. Look how good these look. It's just really simple. It's just literally a photo on my phone, but then adding the plain background and cutting it out just makes it look really graphically nice, especially if you want like certain colours and stuff. Ta-da! This is all done, so we're ready to go live, and we have 45 minutes to spare. This is also the inventory of what we've got in. We've got 157 single pins, but the most we've got is actually the 5-pack surprise pins that I did 2 vlogs ago. You see me when I first started doing these all together. And then the lowest we've got is the mystery box, the mega one, which I know quite a lot of people want this one. So I'll see if I sell all these. Even if we get through half of this, I'd be really, really, really happy because it's for clearance. Anything we don't sell by like maybe Wednesday, we'll probably give it to the charity downstairs. But ta-da! Daisy, we're about to go live. Oh, holy smokes, Dean's gonna do it live. I love your Christmas Bumblebutt shirt. In the middle of August, Dean. He actually wears them because they're really comfy, so he wears that one and the autumn one, even in summer. I really need to do some more design. Guys, we're just sat on the sofa. 1 minute to go. Look at the live store at the minute. This is the busiest it's ever been. Whoa, 350 visitors. And look around the world. Holy smokes. This is the busiest it's ever been. Where is everyone? How do I do it on the Bali thing? That's what I like to see. Whoa! I can't believe it. I've never seen the map like this. I feel bad for people who are at the other side of the world, like Australia, because it's like the middle of the night. But whoa! We actually have people in Australia. Holy smokes, it's like 2 a.m. or something over there. Oh my goodness, we got someone in Japan. Holy smokes. This is so cool. The UK, Europe, America. I've never seen the map like this. Are you kidding? It's 1 minute past. Are you actually kidding? This is... Are we gonna sell out? I think we're gonna sell out. This has changed. 272 active cart, 176 checking out, and 40... Whoa! Dean, are you kidding me? I've never seen this happen before, not like this. This is actually insane. I don't know what's going on here as well, but the prices...
It's because of the VAT.
Oh, because of the VAT. Oh, I see. We've sold out. What the heck? We've sold out of all 4 within a minute. Seriously, how's that happened? We've only got the mystery pins, a single mystery pin, and the mega mystery planner bundle left. But what's happened is we've actually sold more of what we've got because there's been that many people checking out on the store. Something's happened with the Shopify site where it's actually sold more than what we had. It says -4 available. I've never seen that happen before. Holy smokes, this is insane. I can't actually believe it. We've literally got 301 orders on and it's like selling so fast, and I feel panicky as well. The prices that I advertised on Instagram are higher because of the tax on top of it, like the VAT has been added, because we have a setting on the Shopify store where the tax gets added, like the VAT gets added on top, like Shopify adds it on top. Is that what happens, Dean? I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. 530 visitors right now. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out in minutes. Holy smokes. I feel really bad though, because obviously this is a clearance thing, so people know that once they're gone, but all the mega boxes went, all the medium boxes went straight away, like literally within a minute it's went. Like the only thing that we've got is this -5, so we sold 5 more than we had in stock, which we're not quite sure how that's happened, but we've only got 40 left of the enamel pins. It's 10 past. Everything else has sold out within like a minute. Just about to edit a reel, and Dean is currently answering emails because we've had a few people email saying they didn't manage to get one, and it just went so, like, it was sold out so fast. There is no way that I thought we were going to sell out in less than a minute. I don't even know how that was even possible. I just feel really bad for people who have like obviously really wanted one and couldn't check out. We had like a lovely email, but she was just absolutely gutted that she didn't manage to get one, and it makes me so sad, like, because yeah, I just want everyone to get one, to be able to get one, but obviously that's just the nature of like mystery boxes and stuff, and like grabbing one. I don't know, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you, and sorry if you didn't manage to get one. I know it's very tight. We actually did as many boxes as we could as well. So now we have over 300 plus orders that we're going to dispatch this week, and yeah, it's just insane. That was insane, wasn't it?
I've never seen the website like that. Holy smokes. I think I've been underestimating what, like, sells. I seem shocked at every product launch, but that seriously was, like, intense. I think it's probably more intense because we're closing down and this is the last chance to get those type of items. But we have had people reach out saying, can we do more mystery limited edition runs, which would be really, really fun to do. I actually have a secret project that I've shared with my patrons, which I'm going to tell you about. I do love the idea of doing mystery product runs, but it's like, how many do I do? It's hard to know how many to do. Because I don't want this. I don't want to disappoint loads of people. I don't know, I'm just sad that not everyone manages to get one. I don't like disappointing people, but I really genuinely was not expecting to sell out in less than a minute. How did people even check out that fast? Holy smokes. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I can't believe it. That means our shelves are going to be completely empty, packing them all up and send them off, and then we're going to be dismantling the whole studio.
And that brings us back to the current day. I am currently absolutely shattered, I'm not going to lie. Our house is complete chaos as well, because I'm also moving house, as you've seen. Not only am I downsizing my business, I'm also moving house. It is a pretty wild ride. I'm trying to find routine in the chaos, but it is proving very, very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Looking back to this launch, it was absolutely insane, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you, like I've already mentioned, to you guys and helping me grow this brand. I feel like it's like a community brand that we're building together, like a small indie brand that we're trying to grow. It feels like a community thing, and it was so fun because when this went live, loads of people came to my socials and were chatting on my socials, like, has anyone got a mystery box? No, mine came out. And I was like watching everything in live, like the community chatting to each other and the Katnipp fans chatting to each other, and it was just like the coolest experience ever. But I also felt really, really guilty for those who didn't get one, as I've mentioned. Really, really fun to see the community kind of getting together with each other. I absolutely loved that, and it was just really, really cool to see. And I've always loved doing that, whether it was from Neopets. I used to have my own guild where people would come, and I designed my own guild when I was like a teenager. And I also remember in secondary school I created the Disney Club, and I created us all these like graphic cards that I used to do. So to do it as an adult and like, I don't know, to create this community in this world where people can kind of escape to is like the ultimate dream. And I feel like I'm actually stepping into the next chapter with this. So it's very, very exciting. Anyway, I did want to talk a little bit about some mistakes that happened in the launch. So number one was we sold more stock than we had. I don't think there was anything we could do about this. From what I heard, a customer did reach out and did say something in their basket that it may not be in stock. I think it did give them a message or something to say that this might not be in their basket or something like that. I can't remember now. If that was one of you, let me know if you got a prompt or anything. I am not sure how we would avoid this from happening, because I think people were checking out so fast and people must have checked out at the same time, and then we didn't have that stock in. So I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if there's any way to avoid this. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments, but that's just what happened. Luckily it was only around 5, but it's still, I hate disappointing people, so it was horrible having to like reach out to people who thought they got a medium box and then it turns out they didn't. 2, the prices were different to what I shared online. Normally I don't share the prices online before I launch it. We did have several comments asking if we could release the prices of our mystery box, and we don't normally do that, just so that they could prep for what they wanted and whether they could check out fast enough. So I released the prices, but I forgot to mention that sales tax and stuff would be added depending on the country that you're from. So if you're from Europe, whatever country, those sales taxes would apply. If you're from the UK, VAT would apply because we are VAT registered as a business. So yeah, I think next time if I do release the prices beforehand, I will say, like in brackets, prices may vary due to sales tax or something like that. It's a lesson that I learned. Hopefully you guys can take it from me if you ever do that as well, to avoid that question. Number 3 is we sold out far too fast, but obviously with this launch it's a little bit different because these were limited stock items, with them being clearance boxes. We actually did have quite a lot. Well, I thought we had quite a lot, and I think I totally underestimated how these would sell. That's something I actually would like to talk to you about. As a small business owner, it is difficult to know how much stock to get in, because we have a running joke here at Katnipp, said it a million times, but something that I think will sell really well ends up been a flop, and something that I don't think will sell very well ends up selling out. And it's really difficult to know. Sometimes I think I know what you guys want, and you always surprise me with liking something else, or like you see something else in the store and that sells out. So it's really difficult to know as a small business owner how many items to hold in stock. It's also difficult to know because this has happened to me before where we sold out of items, so then I ordered plenty more in and they ended up sitting on our shelves for years. It's going to be even harder going forward because we don't have a huge studio to store things in. It's going to be hard to know because we do want to do limited artist runs of things. Speaking of limited artist runs, my Marshies over at Patreon already know what's coming because we have been developing a new product, and this is going to be going live in a couple of weeks' time. So if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, definitely subscribe. I'll also be posting about this on Instagram, but we are going to be putting a pre-order for this Bumblebutt Witchy special keychain. The keychains are one of the best things I've ever designed, and I love seeing them. As you can see, we've got Junji, and I got this from Tokyo Disney. If no one follows my personal channel, we got these little hats which perfectly fit our plushy keychains, which is very, very fun. I get so much joy from these keychains, and a lot of you guys love them as well. This Bumblebutt is inspired by the Pastel Witch collection. I'll be going more into that in a couple of episodes. I've had this idea since we launched the Pastel Witch collection last year, or was it the year before actually? I just love this idea of having seasonal bag charms that I put on, because that's what I do anyway with other characters that I love. He will be going live. There'll be a limited run of 300, and we'll be doing it on a pre-order basis. So basically there'll be 300. That's what's currently getting made now. The pre-order, once it's sold out, and then we'll ship them all off because we can't hold loads of stock at the minute because we currently won't have a home and we don't know where we're going to be living. And not only that, anyone who missed out on the original Bumblebutt keychain, we have requested 50 more to be made, so you will also be able to place an order, but there will only be 50. I will be putting a launch date about that in the future, but that is going to be a special Halloween collection, and then I'll also be working on a Halloween collection of apparel. I'm going to be working on a Pastel Witch Halloween collection and a couple more collections in upcoming vlogs, but that will be as part of our new chapter and our new journey, because in the next one it's going to be the final ever Downsizing Diaries. We are going to be handing over the keys and saying goodbye to our studio for one last time. I'm not going to lie, guys, I think I'm going to cry, but we still have the Bumblebutt and the Katnipp logo on the wall, and I need to take that down, and I just know that when I take that down I'm going to cry, specifically because the Bumblebutt is always there, and I know I'm going to get emotional. I get really sentimental with places rather than things, and I just know like that really is the wrap up and the end of the chapter. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been holding this off. I've been peeling that Bumblebutt off till the very last minute, because I feel like that signifies the complete end of this chapter. So, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one for the final ever Downsizing Diaries, and saying goodbye to the studio. All right then, thanks so much for watching. I love you.